How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin, and today's topic of discussion is going to be inconsistent people demanding consistency. Inconsistent people demanding consistency. This was a question brought to me from a loved one. They asked for me to do a video in regards to this because of some of the people that they have in their life, some of the people that they encounter in the workplace. And this question is not unique to just this family member. This is something that we all experience. It's something readily identified when you're dealing with people who are being manipulative, self-seeking users. And this is one of the reasons why I did a topic in one of my previous videos in regards to don't worry about trying to see eye to eye with someone who's using you, or trying to put yourself in their shoes and understanding why it is that they do the things that they do. The reason being is because the more that you try to relate, the more that you put yourself into the position of being used more by that person, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to see it from their side so you can get that empathetic tone that you normally get and give in to whatever it is that they're demanding. So when I think about inconsistent people demanding consistency, these are the people who they want to continue on doing whatever it is that they seek to do. It doesn't even have to be in their best interest. It's just something they choose to do. However, the people that's around them, they would want for them to continue enabling them, continuing bridging any gaps for them to have their needs met. And they'll use little tactics like, nobody will help me, or other woeful comments like, I just need some help, and nobody's paying attention to me. No, that's not the case. People have paid attention to you. People have lended a helping hand, and you not only took that, but you tried to take whatever else that they were willing to offer, or run over them emotionally. And you're really only out for personal gain. So when you hear people doing this call of demanding consistency up around them, the first thing that it makes anybody do is it makes them look at what the person is doing. Are you doing anything that's consistent? I know for myself, I've looked at people who are very inconsistent and they demand consistency up around them. And when you're really looking at what they're asking, you really read between the lines, what it is it's, like I said, it's a manipulation tactic. It's usually them saying this at the end of them not getting something that they want. It's them saying this because they already have you figured out. They already know what things they need to say to you to get you to do whatever it is that you do. And if this is something that's worked in the past, or this is something that's worked with them dealing with other people, then this is something they'll resort to. So I wouldn't be bothered by it. That's the reason why, like I said, I know I talked about me doing previous videos in regards to this, not even, trying to put myself in their shoes any longer. I'm not talking about in regards to writing the person off, because everybody's capable of changing. But when you do something different, then I can do something different. This is not, let me see how much you'll do, and then maybe I'll meet you halfway. You show your hand first. No, that's not how you deal with people. You deal with people how you deal with people. If you're genuine, you deal with them regardless of the way that they're gonna deal with you. And then, actions change based on that. I mean, if a person gets a negative reaction off of them doing something seemingly positive up with you, then, they have the choice to not do that again or whatnot. But normally people just, they just go about their lives and they interact with people, and it's in a natural way. But when you're self-seeking, you're being, like I said, manipulative. You actually have a goal to get whatever it is that you're trying to get done. I've seen people where they've not made what I would call, looking at their situation, any of the right moves. And they refuse to make any of the right moves for things that are good for them, things that are healthy for them. And they're well aware of them being self-destructive. Yet they call out the people that's up around them. And I'm not talking about calling out people that's enabling. I'm talking about calling out people of not giving enough aid. Well, when you think about it, that's just foolish. That's just foolish. Why would anybody attempt to help you further and you're not helping yourself? You know, a coworker told me this at a previous job that I was at, where we were in the line of business of helping people, reaching out and connecting and whatnot with individuals. And something that this coworker said that really stuck with me. He said, when we're doing what we're doing, I'm not going to work harder than the client. I'm not going to work harder than the client. And what they meant by this was, even though we're in this position to assist and help people, they got to first help themselves or realize that they even need help. Because if they don't realize that they need help or want to help themselves, everything you're doing is futile. If they're still stuck in their ways, running their same loop that they're running, I mean, in worst case scenario, you can get stuck in the loop running it with them. So, inconsistent people demanding consistency. In other words, if you're demanding consistency from me and you're inconsistent yourself, all I see is your lips moving. I don't hear any words coming out because I'm not even listening. I'm not even paying attention because it's foolishness. So if you want consistency, you therefore need to be consistent yourself. That's what I have to say in regards to inconsistent people demanding consistency. How are you going to demand something that you're not even willing to provide? This is not a conversation that I'm going to have with you. You'll know by me not doing, because I'm not, the last thing I'm going to do is enable you. I'm not going to enable you. So that's my 2 cents on inconsistent people demanding consistency. I don't care what you demand. If you demanded anything, you need to demand it from yourself first. Just my takeaway on it. My name's Ayn. I've written a book, Ayn Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication. I'll leave a link in the description box. You can get the book in paperback or an ebook copy, and it's on Amazon. Till next time, stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged, and you have a good one.